Hello guys, and welcome to another video. In this video we'll be continuing with our Python series, and we will be working on some modules. We will be having some fun with some modules, and especially one module which is called Pygame, and we will learn about it in today's video. So if you go ahead and import a module, so go ahead and create two files actually inside a folder. So I've named my folder YouTube, and inside that I've created a folder called fun, and I've created two files, module and main. So you can name it whatever you want, as long as you have to. And then you import Pygame, which is a module generally used to make Python games. So then we're gonna make a class. So I explained about classes in my last video. So if you wanna go and check that out, link will be in the description below, if I remember to put it there. And create a class and just call it main. I'll call mine functions, as in like funcs, like that. No, actually I'll call my main like that, and I'll define a function and call it make window. So make window, and since it's a method, I'll give it a few parameters. And again, I discussed about parameters and everything in the last video. If you don't understand anything, be sure to put it in the comment section down below. And if you just generally don't understand it because of lack of experience in classes and these kind of things, then I would recommend checking out my other tutorial. But if you don't know what to do after that, then put a comment down below asking me to make another tutorial. So here just gonna initialize, which means give self dot and variable name to each of the parameters which got passed in. So self dot width. So I could just call it random things and just give it the assignment of width, but since I want to be precise, I'll just name it width so I don't get confused. Then we're gonna create a variable self.screen, and I'll tell you in a moment why we are making a screen, self.screen, because we'll be accessing this screen to make circles and rectangles, and a couple of other things, and I will be telling you them too. So let's get right into the video. Now we will do pygame dot so pygame is spelled like this, pygame dot display. So here we are making a screen. So set underscore mode like this, and then two curly brackets, self dot height. So this is saying the height will be the height passed in, and then the width will be the width passed in. So the next important method, so actually this should be the first important method, so this is the most important method, update. So this is gonna update the screen each time we do something. Each time we do something, it basically needs to update the screen, otherwise it's not visible on the screen. So to update the screen, we need to create a variable, a boolean variable. So I'll just name it update and make a boolean of true. So this is saying while true, so while update. So actually more appropriate name would be running. So let me just put that running, and if I put while running, so it's saying while it's true, then for event in pygame dot event dot get. I'll explain in a second what all of this means. For now, just write it down. I'll explain in a second after I finish running it. So when the type is equal to pygame dot quit, then exit, or set running equal to false, and then break. So exit. Since we're doing this inside here, I would actually rather do exit 0 so it works. Hang on, let me just do pygame dot display dot update. Okay, so now it's time to explain what all of this means. So this method update, I've created a boolean variable, a running, and set it equal to true. So it's saying while true, so it's while true loop. If it turns false, then it exits the loop. So let me just make more sense. Running equals false. So then I'm checking. So when I'm saying for event in pygame.event.get, so I'm creating a variable event and I'm checking in the window if there is anything which like event means, like let's say the user pressed a key W. Well, that's an event because the user pressed a key. So let's see, the user pressed a key W, or the user pressed a key A, or they want to exit the window. They're all events. So I'm checking for any events in the screen. So I'm saying if the type of event is pygame.quit, so if the user clicks the quit button, like here, if the user clicks the quit button, then set running equals to false, so it won't go into the loop again, and exit. And you might be asking, well, why did you need to put exit? If you were gonna put running equals to false, it should exit the loop and end the game. Well, since we're inside a class, it doesn't happen. So when we do running equals to false, it will just stay inside the class and it won't exit really. So we don't really even need this line of code. Exit will make it just exit the whole thing. So it'll just end everything, basically. So it's trying to give it a shot. So open up your other file. So now import. So in your other file, import your first file. So my first file, where I did all my coding just right now, is called __ module, MOUDULE, module __ and I'm gonna import it as __ MD __. So you don't even need to put this line of code really, but just put it so I can refer to it. So let me just show you real quick. So first create an instance. So let me just call it Python Python Pro, yeah, is equal to __ module dot, and what was the class we made here? __ main. So to just do underscore underscore main underscore underscore and do this. So now if you do python pro dot make window and since we're doing that, we need to update the screen. So I'm just gonna create another boolean here too, and I'm just gonna name it true. I'm gonna do while true, so while running update the screen. So python pro dot update, and I think that's it. Let's try it out and see how it works. So let me just bring up the terminal. So this looks a bit crazy here. Okay, so go to Python, and then which one was it? main.py. Okay, so I need to do Python 3 because I'm on Linux with many versions of Python. So Python 3. Okay, so Michelle, sorry. Here we wanted to get the width and the height. Forgot to enter that. So I'm just gonna make it 500 and 500. So let's just get the terminal open. Oh, here we go. 0 positional arguments, but 1 was given. Okay. So what happened? Actually, pygame.init, sure. Pygame.init. This basically initializes the window, but I don't really think we need it, but sure. So it says update. It takes 0 positional arguments, but 1 was given. So it's asking me to put self here, and if I put self there, it will work. So pygame.initialize and then check, and this is my window over here. So it's all working. So this is gonna draw what? A circle. Pretty obvious. So it's gonna draw a circle onto the screen. So draw circle takes in self. So every single method must have self inside a class in Python. So here we can get self and then the color of the circle. So pass in the color of the circle, the rect. So no, that's wrong. The position, I mean, sorry. Got confused with the rectangle for a second. Radius of the circle and the width of the circle. So the width of the circle. Now, this is a very easy pygame function. So if I just go like pygame.draw dot circle, circle, and self.screen, so this draws it on the screen. So self.screen is the first parameter where we wanted to go. So this is why I made it self. So self means I can access it with any other method inside this class main. So as you can see, I've accessed it. Self.screen, I've accessed the screen, and then the color of what the user passed in, the position, position, yes, the position, and the radius and the width. So I put in the exact same order, and let's see if this works. And by the way, let me just show this to you real quick. And if I do it as __ md __, then all I need to do is, instead of using the full form, I can just use like this is like a nickname. You can imagine it like a nickname. So then I could just call this something easy, like fun is life. Okay. FIL. FI. So let's just call it Phil. Nah. You can really call it what you want. I'll just call it BLE, blue, and then just do blue and blue. So that's just a nice short name I can type each time. Don't need to type the long name. So now I can do blue dot make circle. And by the way, if I spoke too fast for you during this video, go ahead and turn the speed down a little bit on the YouTube settings. So now, draw circle method. So we need to pass in the color. So we need to Google up the color of turquoise. So let's just go here, turquoise in color index. So do that. Give me a second. Okay, so turquoise would be this. So this is basically the color for turquoise, and let me just put that into our code. So go here, put turquoise, then what comes next is, hang on, just need to put an extra bracket for the opening, otherwise it's not working. Okay, there, perfect. So now this is for the end and this is for the normal one. So it's just to match the brackets basically. Then we need to give the position, so the x-axis and the y-axis. So since since I want it to be at exactly the half of the at the position which is the half of the screen, so the position at half of the screen, I will do 250 250 because that's half of the width and half of the height. So x and y, and then I have to give the radius. So I want the radius to be 8, and if I give the width as 5, see what happens. It actually looks cool. So next circle. Okay, let's see what error we're facing here. Says it doesn't have an object, it doesn't have an attribute make circle. Does it has it right here? Let's see. So let me just check if this is right. It's right. So now should work. It should be working, but it's not. Let's see what the problem is. It has no attribute make circle, so it's probably I spelled some of it. It's not make circle, it's draw circle. Sorry. Draw circle. So as you can see, I have a circle down here and I've drawn it perfectly. So yeah guys, works, but that looks too small, so let me just finish this video off with making it a little bit bigger. So if you just, the bigger you make the radius, basically the bigger the circle becomes. So just go like that, and here's a circle. And that's only because the circle looks like this, only because I put the width of 5. So if I put the width of 0, it will look like a proper filled in circle. So here it is, a filled in circle. Sorry, pardon me. And yeah guys, thank you for watching to this video. I will see you in the next video. Thank you.